Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, a place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, just so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, and I'm your host. To the news. MetaMask scammers take over government websites to target crypto investors. Wah, 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 wah. Inside job? Probably. Grayscale asks SEC to meet on way forward for Bitcoin ETF conversion. And Visa taps into Solana to widen USDC payment capability. And nothing is going on. Guys, the market's still flat as hell and annoying. Housekeeping. Sorry, I'm like, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm rambling and I sound like an idiot, like I've never done a show before. Guys, if you want up-to-date news that I think is newsworthy before waiting for the morning show, by all means, follow me on X at BoringCryptoIO. That'll be the place where I post if anything significant breaks, things like that. That's where I'll be posting that news on my X account. Thank you to the 19 followers that I have so far. You guys are awesome. High five. Congratulations. Welcome to the team. Outside of that, on to the market. Reset. Where are we at? All right, guys. Current market cap right now sitting at 1.04 trillion, up 0.01% from yesterday. Current Bitcoin dominance sitting at 48.2%. ETH dominance 18.9 and 13 Gwei will get you an ETH transaction still on the low side, the fear side on the fear greed index sitting at 35. The market sideways, guys. Nothing's changed. I have never been more bored than I am right now in the crypto space. But with that being said, there's going to be a move sooner or later, and I've got a feeling it's going to be a big one. Will it be up? Will it be down? I do not know. If anyone tells you they do, they're freaking full of shit. But let's blow through the top 100 to see what's going on. I'm assuming nothing. Yeah. Looking real flat on the 24-hour. Stellar down 4.52%. Mantle down 5.45%. Synthetics still pumping, guys. 13.65% on the day, 22.27 on the week for synthetics. It's a nice rounded bottom too. That looks healthy as shit, to be entirely honest, guys. Blow off top in the near future? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, guys, I really wish, and this is why I didn't really do a video on Monday, or excuse me, on Tuesday, yesterday. Guys, there's nothing going on, and I don't want to waste any of your guys' time. So if I don't do a video, it's usually one of two reasons. It's usually one, I just got normal human adult things I got to do, unfortunately, that could get in the way of making a video. Or it's just like, dude, I'm not going to go dig through, like, it's just, when you go to all these news websites and you read all the stories, and I'm reading the headlines myself, and I'm like, dude, this is nothing. They're literally just trying to get you to keep your eyeballs on their news website, and the stories aren't even worth reading. It's a waste of time, waste of energy. So that's kind of where I was at Tuesday. I dug, and I was just like, none of this is really important. So I kind of just decided not to make a video. I knew Bitcoin wasn't going to do anything, and it didn't. Just where my head's at. Outside of that, guys, again, this is a super new channel. We're not even a year old. And I thank the 100 or so people here that are here so far. I appreciate every single one of you. With that being said, I definitely want to keep this channel just a news channel. I don't want to, unless I bring someone else in to do deep dives on tokens and things like that. I kind of really want to stay away from that stuff. I kind of do, because I don't want to shill anything. I don't want anybody to come to the channel and start dumping their money into something because they think all of a sudden we think it's a good project for whatever reason. But I also do want to keep you guys entertained. So with that being said, I am always open to ideas to, I don't know, keep the channel entertaining, keep the channel lively when there's just no news worth reading. So by all means, leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys would like to see. I'm completely open. I hope that made sense. Outside of that, guys, there's nothing going on, like in the top 100 at least. It's just, it's dead. It's flat. It's boring. All right, Bitcoin. So again, nothing's really going on. I'm gonna tell you what I see right now. Before I even get to that though, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I a good trader. Half the time I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just drawing lines on a screen and making videos in a room all by myself. I'm a weirdo. Don't pay attention to me. With that being said, we have been ranging and holding this 25,816 as support for quite some time. As of yesterday, we lost that support. And then we bounced off of my 25.6, and now we're banging our head on that 25.816 as resistance. Guys, I gotta be honest, that's not bullish. So I started messing around. I moved some things around. Potentially, we are starting to create this descending channel, which eventually has a bigger chance of breaking to the upside than it does to the downside. But again, this is just a little bit of hopium. Don't take this as gospel. It's just kind of what I see. My biggest fear right now, like I said, is that we lost at 25.816. Thank God the 25.6 is holding. But right now, not only did we lose 25.816, but it has flipped itself into resistance, which is just not bullish, guys. So I've got a feeling, and it's almost like we're due for it, right? I got a feeling that we're going to break to the downside. Will I get bought up fast? I don't know. I hope so. But I've got a vibe, and I could be wrong, but the only reason why I'm saying we're due for it, we've gotten two decent breaks to the upside that were instantly sold off. There have been no crazy significant moves to the downside. Now that might be like, well, that's cool. That means that we aren't going to break to the downside. I'm not getting that feeling, because every time we do break to the upside, it does not hold. It instantly sells off. To where I feel like we're going to get some kind of squeeze that's just going to blow this thing down. Now, with that being said, you guys know the levels I'm looking at. If we do get a big catalyst blow to the downside, I got to be honest, I think it's going to play out the exact same way these blows to the upside did. I think it's going to get bought up. People are probably going to freak out real quick, but then it's going to get bought up because people... So here's what I've noticed with humans, especially the average trader, right? Throughout my time here. We tell ourselves, dude, so when Bitcoin's up here to 30, right? 30 plus, God, man, I wish I could get back in Bitcoin at 25. God, I wish I could. And then Bitcoin dumps to close to it, 25.7, 25.6, 25.2, whatever you want to call it. And people don't buy. They wait. They're like, and I'm guilty of this too. Don't get me wrong. I've done this before in the past. And they go, oh, wait. But if I could get in at 24.2. And they'll wait. So they'll stack buy orders. Like, even though they wanted to buy at 25, and all of a sudden they don't. So they'll stack buy orders like this. So I got a feeling that if we do break to the downside, it's going to get bought up. Because I've got a feeling that there are a lot of people that still are looking at this as a second chance to get into Bitcoin. Again, these are just ideas. These are ideas that I'm having potentially. But again, if you've been watching for the last couple weeks, nothing has changed. You know the levels. 25.6, 25.2, 25, 24.2. If we break, these are levels I'm looking at. Again, like I said, we lost to 25.816. And then we got caught at 25.6, which has been up here for quite some time. You guys have seen this level up here for a few weeks. And it caught us. So we're bouncing off that. But keep your eye on the descending channel. Keep your eye on the levels. If we break to the upside, this right here, This downward sloping trend line from the original descending wedge could be possible resistance, or at 27,981, we'll call it 28,000 is our big resistance to break if we're going to continue moving to the upside. I hope that makes sense. I hope it's not enough rambling. Guys, per usual, I am always open to questions. Feel free to even call me out. Be like, you suck at trading. This is what I see. Cool. I'm down to have that conversation. Yeah, that's it. Bitcoin, not a lot going on. Looking over here, I mean, let's just blow through them. ETH holding real good at this 1621 as support. XRP, it's something, guys. I'm just doing something. XRP holding really good around that 49.50 cent level. Seems to be really strong support. Cardano looking like a stable coin in the last couple of weeks. It looked like it was going to rip yesterday, but it definitely sold off. But we are holding really good at right around 25.38. We'll just call it 25 flat-ish, because that seems to be the psychological level. I mean, look at this. Anytime it's dipped, anytime it's dipped, 25 is the bounce, man. I'm assuming there's just stacked orders at 25. Everybody wants Cardano at 25. I mean, that's to a T. Boom, boom. And they're big wicks. So people want Cardano at 25. I'm also looking at Injective. I think Injective is going to do very well in the next cycle. I was getting in at around 720-ish. Between 720 and 8. I've been doing buy orders in there. We dipped a little bit lower, 6.835. I tell you what, not might. If we lose this and we go into this low node right here, so if we start getting down into 640s, it's between 640 and 620, somewhere down in here, I'll start buying again for sure. Because we're right there, we're right on the cusp of it, right? So if you look and if you guys look at my Bitcoin chart and you look at it, looks crazy. This is why it looks crazy, because I'm lazy and I don't erase lines. But when I'm looking at price action and I'm looking at maybe where to get in, support, resistance, etc., this is what I'm looking at. I'm going back in history. I'm saying, why are we hung up here? And I go back in history and go, oh, because there's support there, there's support there, there's support there, there's support there, right? And that is what I'm looking at. So right around this range, right there, is right where we're sitting. It makes sense why we've bottomed out there. And if I'm looking to stack buy orders, I'm waiting for a move. I mean, DCAing right here would be a good idea. Wouldn't be a bad idea. But I'm not really DCAing right now. I'm just, anytime I get a dip to a level that I think is a good place to buy, I buy. So with Injective, like I said, I was buying around $7.20 to $8. I was stacking buys in right here. Then we lost those. And now we're sitting at 6.835. And we're sitting right at support. So if we start dipping in, if you see these quick moves, right? These low, what I would assume if I turn on the VPBR, these would be low volume nodes. What I'm assuming is that if we do lose this level, we're probably going to come down at least to right about here. So around $6.50. So if we break down to that $6.50 range, somewhere between, like I said, $6 and $6.50, because of this price action in here, that's probably where I'll start stacking buy orders again. But I'm not going to do anything until it makes a decision. If it stays here for a while and continues to move to the upside, then cool, I got in some good buy orders, whatever. But I don't mind continuing to build my bag if we go a little bit lower. But right now, we're just sitting on support, and so I'm just gonna wait till it makes a move. And again, like I said, Bitcoin's looking weak to me right now. I'm not seeing strength. and I got a feeling it's gonna give. So, I mean, shit, I might even do it today. I might just put buy orders in there, and if they never get filled, they never get filled. No big deal. So something to think about, food for thought. That's kind of how I trade. But that's it, guys. The market across the board is just even like last week, the week before, I started making some super low cap degen dex plays. Even those are kind of bleeding out right now. There's been a couple of meme coins that just hit the market again, like in the last couple days, that I think is sucking liquidity right now into them, which is it sucks. I'm not a fan of it. The fact that keeps happening, like people will literally ape into a nothing coin. We're talking millions and millions and millions of dollars when there's all these good projects doing things. Projects like PAL, projects like Link, projects like Metal. These are all things that I've got a little bit of money in. Not a ton, just a little bit of money in. That we're doing really well, and all of a sudden all the liquidity gets sucked out of them because somebody pumped some degen meme token, a new Pepe, right? But whatever, do what you want with your money. I mean, if you make money, I hope you do. I hope nobody loses money, but I just can't believe that people continue to make these things and people continue to dump millions of dollars into it as opposed to just put some money in some real projects. All right, on the news. That's enough. I'm sorry. MetaMask scammers take over government websites to target crypto investors. Right. Even reading that headline, my brain goes, you mean the government acted like scammers took over their websites and targeted crypto investors? Come on. Official government websites from India, Nigeria, Egypt, Colombia, Brazil, Vietnam, and other jurisdictions have been found redirecting to fake MetaMask websites. Right. Crypto scams targeting MetaMask users are using government-owned website URLs to con victims and access their crypto wallet holdings. Ethereum-based crypto wallet MetaMask is a long-standing target for scammers, which involves redirecting unwary users to fabricated websites that request access to the MetaMask wallets. Cointelegraph's investigation on the matter found numerous government-owned websites being used to perpetrate this exact scam. Official government websites from India, Nigeria, Egypt, Colombia, Brazil, Vietnam, and other jurisdictions have been found redirecting to fake MetaMask websites, as shown below. Cointelegraph alerted MetaMask about the ongoing scams, but did not receive response by publication. Once a user clicks on any of the rogue links placed within the government website URLs, they are redirected to a fake URL instead of the original URL, metamask.io. Once accessed, Microsoft's built-in security Microsoft Defender warns users about possible phishing attempts. If users ignore the warning, they are greeted by a website resembling the official MetaMask website. The fake websites will eventually ask the users to link their MetaMask wallets to access various services on the platform. Jesus. All right. Lesson time, guys. Type in your own URLs. Double check them before you hit enter. Anytime you're messing with your mask, anytime you're messing with crypto addresses, anytime your mask, your wallet, anytime you're messing with your wallets, anything like that, type in your own URLs. I'm telling you. And double check them. Make sure you don't misspell anything. So no one technically, quote unquote, gets hacked. It's usually through phishing, right? And these quote unquote hackers, let's just call them phishers, because it's like lazy hacking. They're really good at. So let's think about it for a second. Like, or we'll use an example. I'll make a bullshit example. You're typing in metamask.io, right? So they'll do things like MetaMask, like metamask.io. They'll buy these URLs and hope that someone accidentally types it in, and then basically make them look exactly like the original website to get your API keys, to get your passwords, etc., etc. Just slow down, take your time, type in the URL yourself, double check the spelling. That's the best advice I can give people to keep from getting hacked or phished, whatever you want to call it. Moving on, if users ignore the warning, they are greeted by a website resembling the official MetaMask website. The fake website will eventually ask the users to link their MetaMask wallets to access various services on the platform. The above screenshot shows the similarity between the real and the fake MetaMask websites, which is one of the main reasons investors fall for the scam. Linking MetaMask wallets on such websites gives scammers complete control over the assets held on the particular MetaMask wallets. In April, MetaMask denied claims of an exploit that potentially drained over 5,000 ETH. Holy hell. The wallet provider said the 5,000 ETH was stolen from various addresses across 11 blockchains, reaffirming the claim that funds were hacked from MetaMask is incorrect. Speaking to Cointelegraph, Wallet Guard co-founder Oham Shah said the MetaMask team has been researching tirelessly and there is no solid answer to how this has happened. Okay. Just take your time, guys. Just take your time. Don't be in a rush. This is your money, your hard-earned money that we're talking about. It's worth taking your time. Moving on. Grayscale asks the SEC to meet on way forward for Bitcoin ETF conversion. I guess Grayscale said, hey, SEC, come on, just approve this shit. Stop fucking around. Let's go. So see what this says. We believe the trust's nearly 1 million investors deserve this fair playing field as quickly as possible, Grayscale lawyers wrote to the regulator. Grayscale has told the Securities and Exchange Commission it has no legal reasoning left to block the conversion of the asset manager's flagship Bitcoin fund to a spot exchange traded fund. On September 5th, Grayscale's lawyers sent a letter to the SEC requesting the pair meet to discuss the next steps following the regulator's court loss regarding the conversion of Grayscale's Bitcoin trust. Now that the Court of Appeals has spoken, there is no available rationale that would distinguish a Bitcoin futures ETP from a spot Bitcoin ETP under legal analysis previously adopted by the Commission in rejecting spot Bitcoin ETPs. Grayscale added it believes the SEC should conclude that there are no grounds for treating the GBTC differently from Bitcoin future ETFs, whose filings the Commission has previously approved. On August 29th, the United States Appeals Court ruled against the SEC's denial for Grayscale's application to convert its GBTC to a spot Bitcoin ETF. Grayscale said if there was any other reason for rejecting the conversion besides the Exchange Act's requirement that rules be designed to prevent fraudulent and manipulative acts and practices, it would have already been made apparent. Lawyers handing the SEC their asses right now. We are confident that it would have surfaced by now in one of the 15 commission orders that rejected spot Bitcoin filings even after Bitcoin futures ETPs began trading, Grayscale wrote. Grayscale added its fund conversion application has been pending for nearly 3 times longer than the length of time stipulated by the SEC rules. Joseph A. Hall, who also penned Grayscale's letter in July urging the SEC to approve all pending ETF applications together, concluded his latest letter by saying, "We believe the trust's nearly 1 million investors deserve the fair playing field as quickly as possible." Since the August 29th court ruling, the GBTC discount, the percentage showing how far off an ETF trading is above or below its near asset value, has fallen 19.9%. GBTC's discount was nearing negative 50% during the bear cycle bottom following the FTX collapse in December of 2022. Yep. So they're probably sitting, I think they're sitting on about 40 days. They have to make a decision for the Grayscale situation. This is when everyone thinks everything is going to get approved. And I touched on this last week, if not Monday. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. I touched on it. If you watched, you know. And that's where my head's at. That is our silver lining for these ETFs. That Grayscale has won its case. It's back in review. The SEC has to make a decision within, it was 45 days, about 5 days ago, if I remember correctly. So we're probably sitting at about 40 days, a month and 10 days. The silver lining being that potentially, because the SEC delayed all ETF applications, all the big ones that came through, but then got its ass handed to it with this. So if they approve Grayscale's, they kind of initially have to approve all of them. I think that's how that works. So, I mean, I wouldn't put money on it, but that is our silver lining right now. 40 days, something like that. All right, last but not least, I'll get you guys out of here. Visa taps into Solana. Why Solana? Fuck, I have no idea. To widen USDC payment capability. The global payments firm has expanded its stablecoin settlement capability to include USDC tokens issued on the Solana blockchain. Global payments processor Visa has rolled out support of USDC payments settled on the Solana blockchain as its stablecoin offering begins to expand. Visa revealed that it is carrying out live and completed pilots with issuers and acquirers, moving millions of USDC between partners across Ethereum and Solana blockchains to settle fiat-based payments. Also news too. I guess MetaMask is MetaMask now has a fiat off-ramp set up. Something to think about. Bullish. Where was I? An announcement from payments firm outlines the evolution of Visa's adoption of USDC from pilots involving Crypto.com to integrations with merchant payment processors WorldPay and Nuvei. The integration of USDC issued on Ethereum and Solana into Visa's ecosystem means that the former can leverage Visa's treasury and settlement system to bridge traditional finance with Web3. Visa's head of crypto, Kui Sheffield? Is that supposed to be a G? Guy Sheffield? Kai? Samsonite. Terrible at names, guys. Added that tapping into stablecoins, USDC, and blockchains like Ethereum and Solana helps improve the speed of cross-border settlement. XRP, where you at, bud? Visa began experimenting with USDC in 2021 in collaboration with Crypto.com to test stablecoin settlements on the issuance side. The resulting pilot leveraged Ethereum-based USDC to receive payments from Crypto.com, the cross-border volume on its Australian card program. Settlements for cross-border purchases made on Crypto.com Visa cards had previously required multi-day currency conversion processes and accrued wire transfer fees. As a result, the crypto exchange now uses USDC for settlement obligations for its Australian Visa card. Crypto.com also uses a Visa Treasury managed account with USDC coin issuers Circle to send USDC across borders on the Ethereum blockchain, which reportedly reduces the length and complexity of international wire transfers. Circle co-founder and CEO Jeremy Allaire said the partnership makes a fundamental blockchain innovation that could alter payments and commerce. Circle built USDC to provide a functional digital dollar that could move at the speed of the internet to facilitate secure and reliable payments. XRP, why are you not in this article? The integration of USDC also allows Visa to send funds to USDC acquirers, including WorldPay and Nuvei, which is expected to decrease settlement times for merchants using their services. The payment processors are then able to route USDC payments to merchants they serve, connecting Visa's traditional fiat ecosystem to stablecoins and the wider cryptocurrency space that they serve. WorldPay, this is a mouthful. Holy hell. WorldPay Merchant Solutions President Jim Johnson, it's an original name, Jimmy John, said that the Visa's USDC settlement capabilities would enable it to offer merchants more choices for receiving funds and better manage its treasury operations. In a prior conversation with Cointelegraph during Money 2020 in Amsterdam in June of 2023, Nabil Manji, WorldPay's head of crypto and Web3, outlined how the firm partnered with Coinbase back in 2013 to allow the exchange to become the first accepted fiat-based card payments worldwide. Commenting on the latest developments, Manji said Visa's new USDC settlement service is a first step in allowing WorldPay clients to access faster, more cost-efficient settlements of consumer payments. It opens the door to exploring future enhancements such as 24/7, 365 settlement availability and real-time or multiple-day settlements, all of which can help to accelerate cross-border commerce. As Cointelegraph previously reported, Visa has begun exploring a solution to make off-chain gas fee settlements for Ethereum using a Paymaster smart contract. These types of smart contracts are able to make payments for users and execute logic for various transaction capabilities. Weird, isn't this what XRP does? Maybe I'm the idiot in the room. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Comments down below, guys. But that's it. That's all I got. Again, please go ahead and follow me on @BoringCrypto at X for breaking news. If I feel like anything is worth talking about breaking, I will post it there. Not just clickbait stuff, not just engagement BS that you see a lot of people do. Literally, if it ain't worth it, I ain't posting it. If it doesn't get me going, that's something to talk about, I won't be posting it. But you can also get on here, ask me questions, talk to me, get a community started, get a conversation started. Cool beans, right? All right. Guys, that's all I got for you today. If you do enjoy the content I provide for you here every morning on Boring Crypto IO, please, by all means, subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications, watch the videos, share the videos, and please like the videos. This is how we get expansion. This is how we get adoption. This is how we all grow. Like the videos. I appreciate it. Appreciate each and every single one of you. All 118 of you. You guys are freaking awesome. And I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. I am out of here.